afternoon. My name's Scott Silsby. I live in Fairfax County near the Arlington border, and my stomping ground is all around the Potomac Valley, right around Little Falls down to Roosevelt Island and up. And all my grandparents and parents are all from the district, but during the war they sent Daddy to Virginia, so that's my apology. What I want to do today is just show some of the basic things about prehistoric people in this area, how they made their tools, a little bit how they used them, where some of the stone came from. But what brought them to this area was the Potomac River, and primarily the fish and also the migratory waterfowl. During the Ice Age, say of about 10,000 years ago, the fall line marched up the Potomac, and 5,000 years ago it was firmly established between Key Bridge and Little Falls. Indians were here, they would intercept the fish. But that drew people from many miles away, and there's a scattering of the artifacts that show that exotic artifacts were brought here and used here and lost here. Washington, D.C. and environs, reaching out for 50, 60 miles or so, very famous for cobble and boulder pebble fields of quartzite, very hard, durable, welded together sandstone that has been welded to a point where it breaks a bit like flint. Washington, D.C. itself is very famous because at the turn of the century, William Henry Holmes, he was our earliest archaeologist in the area who also practiced what we today call lithic technology, and that is breaking of rock to make useful tools. And from that they could tell, oh, it's pretty solid. I can look where I've broken it already that it's not the best. This one we'll take it through. I'm going to use the rock, but we'll take it through a little bit and show what they might have been going towards. By having these little flakes all the way around the edge, the rock becomes a lot stronger. The intent of this is to make a big preformed knife, kind of a heavy, large, rugged one that can be used for anything. As they're making these, they start to get a refined shape. You get refined flakes, and these are the ones that are often not found at the quarries. They would look for these and they would collect them and save them, and out of this would be made points and drills and scrapers and tools. When they had a bunch of these flakes, they could work on maybe 10 of them at once, and 5 would come out, the others would break. And that's the kind of pressure flake you get with just a deer antler like that. I'll take one right beside it here. And what's left behind is a zigzag, wavy, very sharp line. If we wanted to put this on something, like it could be the foreshaft for a spear or the end of an arrow or a little knife handle or whatever, we can probably just split it. And then I put it back in, and I'll look and see if I'm getting alignment. And now I'm going like, yeah, that'll be acceptable. So primitive but effective, but most of these were made as just as a little knife. So the handle may be cut off like that. It might have a little sheath to go into to protect it. And these are scattered all over the district. They all, people call them arrowheads. And some of them were used for arrowheads, but most of them are just little utility knives and something to dig a splinter out or process leather or what have you.